Well, adulting, it's been tough. Think you can help me adult?
Rumit lah.
Marriage. So, weddings always look like they're a little, but with the right person, everything after that is happily ever after lah kan? Or is it?
You want to do only small lah. Why small? Malu lah. Baju mesti cantik, mesti mahal. Mesti like, who are you, man? You're not going to pay my wedding, man. You're not even coming to my wedding, man. If you look into the culture, the Malaysian culture, if you get married at the age of 28 and above, meaning that you tak laku, something like that, okay? But that doesn't mean that you tak laku. It's just that by pushing the time for you to get married, it's actually for us to get more time to think the financial part of it, and as well as for the future, because getting married is not easy as like a snap of a finger. It's because when they get married, sometimes they don't think of what happens after. Okay, we need to live on our own, but then, we don't have enough money. How? We borrow. Okay, then how to borrow, and what are the consequences? Do we need to borrow more money from our parents and all? But what we have in Malaysia right now in terms of marriage is, it is more important to please other people's eyes rather than to please your pocket financially. When you want to get married, remember, do not borrow. Specifically, do not borrow with loan sharks. We do have cases where when they try to borrow and they try to give the best, and at the end of the day, who's paying? Not these people. They themselves have to pay. You need to know your partner's financial standing, because if your partner has bad debts, you have to work together to settle the debts, and this will actually take you emotionally. Getting married itself is not cheap. Getting a divorce also not cheap. We are not like as you see in the TV. At the end of the day, you are getting married to the debts. Some may think that it is a sensitive issue. This is something that we always encourage newlyweds, or even if they don't think of getting married soon, you should actually talk money with your partner when you are ready to get married. This is being together forever.
The key conversation starters? What are the points to really talk about?
I don't know. I mean, the best is always to go straight forward. I mean, do you have debts? To prioritize things is that you have to ask yourself, why do you want to get married this early? Why do you want to get married with this person? And are you ready to get married as a whole? And then from there, you will actually look into the priority. Whether do you want to get married first, then only you want to buy a house, then only you want to own a car. Always prepare your plan. Just gonna put that as your maybe your life goal, or maybe I need to do this before 25 or 5 years. What happens if you get pregnant, okay, and then kids and all? How are you going to continue to work, or do you want to be a stay-home mom? And actually we live together on my salary. You have to plan now, and then you have to think about your future, and you have to trash out and iron out everything before you actually dive into it. It doesn't mean that when you say that you have to be financially stable, meaning you really have to save as much as you can and then ensure that you can actually live until doomsday, but it's more like you need to prepare for at least the first 5 years, or even the first 10 years for you to be comfortable with your life. Because if you look into the future, you might want to add to your family members, like children and all. So that requires more money.
Is it actually tougher or easier financially when you're married?
Well, between us, it is tougher if you work on your own, but if you work together, it will be a lot easier, because it is always about sharing your problems with each other. And if you do have issues with your finances, talk to your partner. Because when you discuss this matter, the partner will actually either console you or help you and support you to ensure that the relationship stays as it is, and to move forward as a better couple. Discuss together and work together as a unit. It's not always rosy every day, you're going to see rain, you're going to see storm, and then at the end of the day, you're going to see rainbow.
When I look in your eyes, eyes I see brand new tomorrows, filled with pink salmon skies, with no trouble or sorrow.